So dear students, we'll continue with exercise 14.1. In that already I have completed first three problems and I had given fourth one for your homework. So fifth question. So in a retail market, fruit vendors were selling mangoes kept in a packaging boxes. These boxes contain varying number of mangoes. The following are the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. Find the mean number of mangoes kept in a packaging box. Which method finding the mean you choose? Okay. So I choose C. So I forgot to write this C. Before that, you see whether these intervals are continuous. No. 50, 52. After that, 52 should have come here. But what is there? 53 is there. But what we need continuous class interval. So for that what we can do, we can change this number of mangoes. So what we can do, subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit. So what we'll get? So 49.5 to 52.5. 52.5 to 55.5, 55.5 to 57.5. We need the class interval which is continuous, but this is not continuous. 50, 52, 52 should have come here, but 52 is not there here. But what we need to do? So for that, to accommodate that, so subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and add 0.5 to the upper limit. Okay. Next, 58.5 minus 58.5 to 61.5, 61.5 to 63.5. So what I did, to the upper limit I have added 0.5. So this is 58.5. Sorry. To the upper limit, 52, 52.5, 55, 55.5, 58, 58.5, 61, 61.5, 64, 64.5. So I need to add 0.5 to the upper limit. I need to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit. See, 50, 49.5, 53, 52.5, 56, 55.5, 59, 58.5, 62, 61.5. Now next. So frequency means number of mangoes. This is not number of mangoes. This is number of mangoes. So with continuous class intervals. Next, number of boxes. Next is number of boxes. So I need to copy number of boxes. 15, 110, 135, 15, 110, 135 and 115, 25, 115, 25. So 15, 110, 135, 115, 25. Fine. Now, what is the next step? See, since numbers are quite big, so we can go for the assumed mean method. Okay. So in that, first step is we need to find the class mark. How will we find the class mark? So 52.5 minus, see, we need to add class mark is equal to 52.5 plus 49.5 divided by 2. So if you give it, so it will become 50, 50 plus 52. Again it is 102. 52.5 plus 49.5. That will be, see, you transfer 5 to this, it will become 50. 0.5 to this, it will become 50. 50 plus 52 is nothing but 102 divided by 2, which is equal to 51. 51 the 251. So this will be 51. So what is the difference? 52.5 minus 49.5. What is the difference? This is, see, 52.5 minus 49.5. 5 minus 5 is 0. 12 minus 9 3. 5 minus 3. 4 minus 4 is 0. So that is 3 difference is there. So this will be 54, right, next 54, 57, 60, 63, because difference of 3 is there. To get the next term, already you know, you need to add 3 to it. So 51 plus 3, 54, 57, 60, 63. Next, deviation. How will you get the deviation? What is the assumed mean here? So we need to assume mean here. So how you are going to assume it? See, so n is 5. So n by 2 is equal to 5 by 2, which is equal to 2.5. So that will be equal to 3. So that 57. So 51 minus 57 is nothing but 6. 54 minus 57 is nothing but 51 minus c. This deviation d is equal to x minus a. X is 51, a is 57. 51 minus 57 is nothing but minus 6. 54 minus 57 is nothing but minus 3. 57 minus 57 is nothing but 0. 60 minus 57 is nothing but 3. 63 minus 57. So to get the next, what we need to do? Minus 6 plus 3 minus 3 minus 3 plus 3 0. 0 plus 3 3. 3 plus 3 6. Next, di into fi into di. Next step, fi into di. So where is fi? Here it is, fi, number of boxes. 15 into 6 minus 90. 110 into 3 minus 330. 0. 115 into 3. So 100 3s are 300. 15 3s are 45. 345. 25 6s are 150. So sigma fi di is equal to, see what I have? I have minus 330, 345. So if I take out, 15 is there in my hand. So 150 minus 90 is nothing but 60. 60 plus 15 is nothing but 75. So it is your convenient how you are going to add it. See what I did? I have 345 here minus 330 here. So difference is 50 plus 15. And I have taken this difference. 150 minus 90 is nothing but 60. 60 plus 15 is nothing but 75. So what about this? Sigma f. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 0, 2 carry, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 0, 1 carry, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 400. So mean is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. A is nothing but assumed mean, that is 57, plus fi di is nothing but 75 divided by 400. Okay, now 25 multiples, 25 3s are, so 25 1s are 25. How much? 15 left. 15 means 15. Sorry, 25 1s are 25. 15, 25 6 are. So 57. 3 by 16. 3 1s are, or else we'll keep it as it is. 3 is there. 16 1s are 16. Point. So point 30 means, so 300. Sorry. Point 30. 30 means 16 1s are 16. So 14, 140, 16 8s are. So that is 57.18. So the mean number of mangoes kept in a packaging box is equal to 57.18. So please note this down. Or else how can we conclude it? See what we did. 25 ones are 25, 15 left, that is 150, 15 six are 150, and 25 ones are 25, 15 left, 150, 25 six are 150, that is 16. 25 threes are 75. Next, 3 by 16. How you are going to divide it? 16 ones are 16. So 3 is lesser than 16. So 0 point, since you have placed the decimal point here, it will become 30. 16 ones are 16. What is left? 14. 30 minus 16 is nothing but 14. 140. So then 16 eights are 128. So I need up to 2 decimals, that is 57 point. So if you add this 57 plus 0.18, that is 57.18. So you can conclude like this. See, the mean number of mangoes kept in a packaging box. Therefore, the mean number of mangoes, kept in a packaging box, is equal to 57.18. So please note this down. So 7th question, find out the concentration of SO2 in the air. The data was collected for 30 localities in a certain city and is presented below. Find the mean concentration of SO2 in the air. Before that, you have this 6th question, that will be a homework, and that is very easy. You can use whichever method is comfortable for you. 6th one will be a homework, and 7th I am going to solve it for you. So I think these many number of problems are sufficient. So rest you are going to solve on your own. Okay. Now see which method you are going to use. That is important. And before we go for any method, first we need to check the class interval. Look at the class interval, how they are 0.002, 0.04, and it's again started with 0.04. What does it indicate? So the class interval is continuous. So you need not alter the class interval. Whereas in case of previous problem, the class interval was not continuous. What we did? We changed it to a regular continuous class interval. Then we solve the problem. Now here already they have given the continuous class interval. Then we have to use one of the method. So there are 3 methods. One method is direct method. Second method is assumed mean method. Other method is standard deviation method. Standard deviation method is not there for your syllabus. So now since whatever the number you can see, they are very small. So the numerals which are there, they are very small. We can go for direct method. Okay. So first step is find the class mark. Okay. How we are going to find the class mark? Class mark is equal to lower limit plus upper limit. So wait, I need a space here, right? So class mark xi, which is equal to lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. What is the lower limit? 0.00 plus 0.04 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.04 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.02. So what is the difference? 0.04 difference is there. So to get the next, you need to add 0.04, that is 0.06, 0.10, 0.14, 0.18, 0.422. 0.18 plus 0.04 is nothing but 8 plus 4, 2, 12, 2, that is 0.22, right? So next, Fi into Xi. So 4 into 0.02 is nothing but 0.08. 9 6 are 54, that is 0.54. 9 10s are 90, that is 0.90. 2 4s are 18, that is 0.28. 4 18s are 72, that is 0.72. That is 0.44. Yes or no? 2 into 22 is nothing but 44. So we need to add this. Sigma Fi xi is equal to sigma Fi. Sigma Fi xi is equal to 4, 6 plus 8, 14, 18, 18 plus 8, 26. Carry 2. See 8, 12, 20, 22, 26. 2 carry 6, 13, 15, 24, 29. That is 2.96. What about this? Sigma Fi. 6, 8, 8 plus 9, 20, 8 plus 9, 17, 17 plus 9, 26, 26 plus 4, 30. So, mean is equal to sigma Fi into xi divided by sigma Fi. So, 2.96 divided by 30. So, or else, so if you remove 0, that is 0.296 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. So 2 is less than 3. Again we should place 0. So 3 9s are 27. What left? 2 left, 26. 3 8s are 24. 2 left, 20. 3 6 are. It is approximately equal to 0.099. Approximately equal to 0.099. So what we can conclude, the mean concentration of SO2 in the air is equal to 0.099 ppm, parts per million. So please note this down. Next, so 8th and 9th question. So 8th and 9th questions are there. They are very simple, and even there the class interval is continuous. So 9 and 10 will be your homework. So this concludes your exercise 14.1. If you have any difficulty, let me know. I am going to assist you. Okay, thank you.